I'll start off with you, Ryan, man. How you feeling, bro? The transfer window so far, is it been as smooth sail as you thought, or different?
The transfer window is kind of interesting, man, because it started off with a certain vibe. Like, it looked like, boom, all right, cool, Cunha's in. All right, cool, who's next? Whatever. And it looked like there was going to be quite a few players within the first kind of week or so, couple weeks. But yeah, I don't know. You know, with me, I'm not really getting lost into everything. Obviously, I hope we do get the players early, and Ineos have to bring in players. I remember I said it from January. I said summer is very important to me. They need to bring in players. You know, obviously, it looks like Ruben's not going anywhere anytime soon. So they need to back him. They need to give him some players and give him something to work with, and then we can see properly what go on. But yeah, man, obviously Cunha's in. That's a very good addition. The Mbeumo thing's taking a bit long, though. That one, I thought, okay, it will be done within the next... After we heard that he wanted us, it went quiet for a bit. Then we're hearing these Tottenham little rumours, and then it's gone quiet again. It's a bit of a weird one with the Mbeumo thing, but I do hope we get him in as well, because if we can get him in, as well as another striker, the front attacking line is going to start looking really good, especially with the likes of Diallo, Amad Diallo as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it'll be nice to just see these players come in, and I hope we can do it early so that they can start going into pre-season and the team's just ready, rather than the season starting and it's just all last minute. So yeah, man, it's a bit slow right now. I feel like we need to see something, but yeah, other than that, I'm just waiting and seeing still. Just waiting and seeing.
You know what it is here? See, it's one of them where now we finished 15th, innit? So we're getting players in and around that area where we're trying to fight for, like top 6 area. And obviously all these clubs now, they're not going to sell that prize asset without at least getting what they want. You know what I mean? Like beforehand, we could have that luxury of saying, you know what, we'll go elsewhere. And then we'll come back and then they say, you know what, go on then. We'll take a 50 million. Now, you know what I mean? Right now, you know what I mean? These clubs think they can compete with us on the football pitch because we finished 15th, man. Them. So they can say, you know what, but if you want it, pay the money. You know what I mean? Pay the money. If you want this player, if you value him, pay the money. You know what I mean? I just think United just can't miss out on this Mbeumo one. This one for me is like, you can't miss out. Because the drop-off here, man, I hear it by the way today and that. Like, the drop-off is mad. Like,
no, outside, you know what's scary though? You know the same way we're saying we can't lose to Tottenham, we can't, and we lost, I don't even want to say this, we can't no more because bro, there's some bad luck there or something, man. Remember we were saying it, we can't lose to Tottenham, it will be mad. So right now, this can't thing, I don't know, maybe we're not even qualified for it, bro. We're not even qualified for it no more. This is where we're at, bro. This is us, bro.
Bro. No, I don't see hijacking because he left Thomas Frank. You know what I mean? Like, cool, Thomas Frank's at Tottenham, but the main thing is that he left to go and pursue his dream. Listen, a lot of players, their dream is to play for Man United. I know people are not going to like that, but their dream is to still play for Man United. Like, all their family are United fans. They grew up watching United. It might not be the United that's winning big boy trophies, but some of these lot, they want to still fulfill their dream, you know? You know what I mean? And still play for Man United. So people have to always put that into question. And that's why he chose us over Tottenham. You get me? So I don't know. I'm for me, it's like right now, the second bid has to come in. We need to find out what the second bid's saying. Once the second bid comes in, that should be the final bid that should go through the door. It's just whether United are either sorting out the structure of the payment that they do nowadays, or, like I said, they deem, you know what, let's wait around and let's see how Brentford go about it. Or they're going to stay to their stance. I don't know.
No, but Said, if you look at the history, like even how we went in for Mount, and we knew the kind of maximum they want to go for. This one is like they've just stalled. So I don't know. It's a bit booky, man. It's a bit booky, man. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. I don't know. I don't know. It could be completely fine in it, but I don't know why all of a sudden it's just stopped. Normally you send the first bid in knowing that you're going to go higher, then you just get it out of the way. Next bids, increase it a bit. Because for me, it was just raw. Add 5 million on and that's it. You know, keep the add-ons the same and then let's go. But I don't know. Maybe they don't want to pay no. I don't know. Right now it's just speculation. Isn't it? Maybe some of the man them have got any insights behind the scenes or something. But right now, I don't know what's stalling it, man. Unless you guys have any other theories, but for me, it's just like, what's going on? Why is it taking so long? You know?
Yeah. What do you say, Rance? What do you think? So far, obviously, we got Konya through the door. Are you calmer? You know what I mean? Like, what's your kind of thinking towards like the situation right now?
I think the Mbeumo deal's pretty much done, bruv. It's a formality. Yeah. I'm not even worried about it. I'll be completely honest. It's just one of them things where United are trying to make sure that they structure it in a way that they think is the best structure for them. That's it. Like, it's one of them ones. He's got a year left. He wants to play for us. We can afford him. Like, it's just that I see no problems. Like, Fabrizio even said that, like, them and Brighton are notoriously just hard to negotiate with.
Yes.
You know, because they don't need to sell. So it's one of them things where they've just lost their manager. They're probably going to lose at least another player because managers tend to go back into their old team and take someone in it. So they're probably going to lose a couple players. They might lose Visa, or they might lose someone else, and they're losing Mbeumo as well. So, brother, I'll be real. The deal's done, innit? Like, it's just people just want their dopamine, innit? But it's done.
That's it.
I'm not really. I don't care. Like I already said, you see players like him, players like Cunha, players like Gyökeres or whatever. Them man don't even need a preseason, bro. You can just start them first day of the season, bro. Like they'll just do the individual brilliance thing and win you a game, innit? Like it's gonna have nothing to do with coaching, how these guys play in it, because coach has been here for nearly a whole season and man ain't seen him improve no one. So I don't think a preseason helps this coach. I'll be honest, but the players help. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not fussed, bro. I think he's a Man United player before the end of this month. And we still got what 10 days left, 10, 11 days.
Yeah. 10 days, around 10 days left to the end of the window. You know what it is? You know what it is, though? I think obviously we had that dopamine at the start, innit? And this is the problem. You know, as well, it's the fact that it's one of the biggest summers. You're seeing teams building, you're seeing the gap. United have obviously finished 15. I feel like it's one of them where, and we know that the manager had a bad season. So when you put all that together, that's where everyone's anxious. Everyone's like, yo.
Well, not really, because the teams that we should be competing with next season ain't done shit. If you're being honest,
who's like that?
Tottenham,
Tottenham's,
Aston Villa's, Newcastle's, them teams that are around that are trying to get into the top four, like and stay in the top four. Them kind of teams, Nottingham Forest, them man ain't done shit. Do you know what I mean? Like we've signed one player, they've signed none. So we're not behind the people that we're gonna be like looking at next season. We're not looking at Liverpool or Man City next season, and we're not looking at Arsenal really.
No way.
Them three are the only consistent teams in the league, that you can say consistently they're gonna do enough, to make the top four, like no doubts. So I'm not looking at those three teams. Like it's everyone else, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Chelsea on paper, I don't think they're a shoo-in for the top four based on just signing Delap, bro. They got no wingers, so they need to do business still. Like it's only them three teams are the only teams I'm confident in. Everyone else I think it's a free-for-all outside of them three.
It's about the consistency, though, isn't it? Like obviously the team, the way they set up and that.
Chelsea are not consistent. They're not.
No,
they
Chelsea
last season.
Chelsea. The thing is with Chelsea, they've got enough players in their team to figure it out. Yeah. With United, I don't know if they've got enough players in their team to figure it out. That's a problem.
They just about figured it out last season. I wouldn't say they got enough players to figure it out. They just about figured it out. Obviously, Mudrik's been banned. Sancho's left. So Delap's come in. So they're debatably stronger now than they were last season if they don't sign no one else. They're not stronger, bro. They need to sign more players.
Yeah. But like I said, I think for me this summer, when I look at it, I'm saying still at least 4 to 5 signings. We got one through the door now. You know what I mean? Mbeumo should come through the door, hopefully. Then I'm looking at least a midfielder or two. You know, possibly.
I think we'll probably only get one. I'll be honest. I think we're only getting one. I don't think we're going to get two because Bruno stays.
Criminal, man. Criminal. I get it. It's one game a week, but I still think United need 2 midfielders. If you get one, it needs to be like a proper midfielder, like a Beleba or Watkins.
Would you rather want 2 midfielders and no goalkeeper, or 1 midfielder and another goalkeeper? What would you rather have?
No, I need a keeper, so I'll take the one.
I think we need a keeper.
I'll take the one midfielder. The manager sees Bruno is in that double pivot now, so we can't look at him as a 10 no more. Like clearly, the manager sees him as a double pivot.
He sees him as the 8 though. Hence why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
mad this season.
Mad.
Like if this summer we don't get a 6, then boy, it will be a very, very long day again. We haven't had a man who could conduct the orchestra since Michael Carrick. So you get someone in there that can, like Adam Wharton. You need someone like Adam Wharton, someone of that sort of
bro. That's my guy. Yeah.
In the midst of all chaos, he's that calm. Do you know what I mean? He'll, as soon as someone's, say for example, we're under pressure, we're cramped in our box. If you give the ball to Adam Wharton, he will take his time. He will look left. He will look right. He will slow down the game to his sort of tempo. And he will know the right tempo to play the game at. If it's a fast game, he will keep that tempo. But if he needs to slow it down and take the pressure off his team, then he will do so. That's exactly the 6 we need, especially next to someone like Bruno, who is chaos. He needs someone next to him who is calm. That will obviously complement his game, innit? It's clear that we're going to keep Bruno. So I think a 6 is as essential as a 9 this season. This summer, sorry. I'll be very, very